Hey guys, it's Chad from CJ's Vinyl, and today I am doing video 1 of our metal collection for vinyl records. Now, we have a lot of metal in our collection. We've been collecting vinyl records for a long time, and we've been collecting metal even longer than that. And so, in general, we already have a ton of metal music, but we have been growing a lot more in vinyl records in our metal. So, we're going to have to split this up into multiple segments, which is why this is video 1. But with that, I'm going to go ahead and just jump right in because I don't want this video to be too long. Starting off with Rhapsody, also known as Rhapsody of Fire today. This is their Dawn of Victory album. And Rhapsody is an Italian symphonic power metal band. This is the picture disc of the Dawn of Victory. It's pretty sweet. But yeah, these guys are like super fast, like speed metal. Dawn of Victory, The Bloody Rage of the Titans, great song. Holy Thunder Force, it's probably like the best song on this album. This band is really great. If you guys are into power metal, especially if you like a lot of that epic, like symphonic, really fast paced metal, this is a really great band to listen to. And Dawn of Victory is definitely one of their best albums. Now, going off of that, we also have Holy Thunder Force, which is the EP that they did in that album. It's a picture disc. Again, Holy Thunder Force, obviously. An extended version of Dargor, the Shadow Lord of the Black Mountain, Rage of the Winter, another really great song. We'll be spinning this here in a little while. We haven't spun either of those yet. And then again, if you're really into a lot more of the classic power metal, we have Iron Maiden. This is a British power metal band that formed in the mid-70s. These guys are great. If you're looking for really like intense speed, these guys tend to slow it down just a little more. Obviously much more of that classic feel, since a lot of their stuff they did, in the 70s and then into the 80s, but they're still making music now. I mean, they just released, I think, one of their latest albums in 2015. Pretty sure. This is great. This is a really great album. The Number of the Beast, and not just because it has Hallowed Be Thy Name on it, because that is a great song, but it has other really good music on it too. We still need to spin this one on our channel, but I wanted to show that one to you. It's a really great album. And then, for those of you that know about Blind Guardian, this is a German power metal band that formed in the late 80s. This band pretty much changed the way that I view metal. I mean, I've listened to so many different bands over time, so many different metal. I mean, doom metal, black metal, speed, metal, and pagan metal, just all these different types of metal over the years. But Blind Guardian really opened my eyes to a lot of different diversity and just incredible fantasy literature and everything else that they follow. I mean, these guys are by far my favorite metal band. I'm guessing you couldn't tell that. But yeah, Valhalla is on this one. Obviously, the Hall of the King, which is really good. Follow the Blind. I mean, this is a great album. This was their second one that they did in 1989. Follow the Blind by Blind Guardian. That's definitely a very rare album. We've already spun a few of their songs on our channel. And if you've been watching, you've probably seen a few of those that we've already been doing, but we have a lot more Blind Guardian that we still need to spin. Their third album, Tales from the Twilight World, we have not spun this album yet. This was done in 1990, I think. And their third album. Welcome to Dying is on this one. The Lord of the Rings is on this one. I mean, this is a great album, and I mean, that artwork is just incredible. It's just awesome. But yeah, third album under the name Blind Guardian anyway. They used to be called Lucifer's Heritage, and I'm so glad they changed their name. but that was much earlier. I think that was like in 1985, and they only did one album under that name. And then I think Battalions of Fear came out in 1980. It was either 87 or 88. It might have been 1988 when they released that one, but we don't have that album. However, we do have Somewhere Far Beyond by Blind Guardian. This would be their, I think this was their 4th album that they did under the name Blind Guardian, and this one was released in 1992. This is an incredible album, you guys. This is like one of their top 3, I would say. I think it's safe to put this one in top 3. It has the Bard song originated on this album. Obviously, Somewhere Far Beyond, and then Journey Through the Dark, which is another one of my favorites. I love that song. We've already spun this on our channel a little bit. If you've been seeing our videos, you've already seen us. We put this one out there for sure. This is not the original black vinyl. This is a translucent green marble, which is also really rare to come by. But so glad that we have this one in our collection. This is one of those albums of theirs that if you ever come across it, you cling to it and you don't let go. So yeah, Somewhere Far Beyond is amazing. Really good album. Another one of theirs that we really like, the 2010 album. We still haven't spun this one on our channel yet, At the Edge of Time. This was their picture disc that they had done. Such an epic picture on their album cover. It's just so cool. This is a double LP set for this album. And obviously the picture discs do not sound as pure as black vinyl. The grooves are obviously a lot shallower on picture discs, so they're not going to sound as good. It still sounds pretty good to me. I'm glad we have this one. Sacred Worlds, Wheel of Time, yeah, War of the Thrones, Curse My Name. I mean, this is another really good album of theirs. It's up near the top in my opinion. I think it's Claire's favorite Blind Guardian album of all time. It's really good. At the Edge of Time, 2010 album that they released. And when it comes to collectible Blind Guardian music on vinyl, very rare. This is not their picture disc, but it is At the Edge of Time. This is a multicolored box set of that album with extra bonus tracks, demo music. Pull this out real quick. This one's a blue one. This is extremely rare. This particular box set that we have is number 273 out of 600. They only press 600 of these worldwide, so yeah, I mean, you talk about rare, that's definitely hard to find. I had to special order that one. We have a special sleeve that we made for that, but it takes time to get in and out, so. But that is a really great album. We still need to spin those on the channel. We still haven't done those yet. But we have so much Blind Guardian, we're having to split it up into these different videos, otherwise the entire video would just be Blind Guardian. So, trying to mix it up a little bit for video 1. But Nightwish, and the Wishmaster album in particular, this is a really good album. You know, when it comes to more of your gothic style, symphonic metal, you know, Nightwish is a great band for that. Basically, take Evanescence. It's actually excelled. It sounds more like actual metal, symphonic, power metal. Nightwish is so much better than Evanescence. I think that this is a really great band if you're into power metal, especially if you really like that symphonic style to it. That's going to be Nightwish for sure. They are a Finnish metal band, and really good. We still haven't spun this yet on our channel. I've been pretty preoccupied with spinning Blind Guardian lately, but again, it's really good music, and we'll have that coming up pretty soon. And then finally, for this video, we have Falkenbach. Now, this is a very unique approach to metal. This band is technically one musician, and then everyone that he keeps having on all his different albums are guest musicians. This has originally been an Icelandic band, but now they're saying that it's primarily all being done in Germany. And so, is it a German band? Is it Icelandic metal? I mean, it's kind of hard to say from the origins of the band. But Oak Nekna Tisbar T is the name of the album. This particular album is a clear, translucent. It's like a silver vinyl, and there were only 100 of these pressed worldwide. So you want to talk ultra rare. That's definitely this particular album is pretty difficult to find, but it's got such great music. I mean, it's very, very different. It's, you know, you'd probably classify this as like a Viking, pagan, black metal genres. I think that's pretty much what you have here. You have like Norse, like a very Norse kind of style music, and you can even tell with the logo, with like the tree and then the crows on there. I mean, it's very, very Norse style, which is kind of cool because Claire and I are both Norse descendants, you know, in our family tree. So I guess maybe we gravitate toward this naturally, but still haven't spun this yet on our channel. We are really needing to do that pretty soon, but this is really great Viking metal. Definitely going to be spinning that on the channel soon. But yeah, I mean, that's it for this video. Again, we have a lot more coming up. We have a ton more Blind Guardian that I need to still show off, and I'll put those in the next videos. But yeah, I hope that you guys like this video. If you have questions or comments about any of the music, you know, drop a like and a comment if you want. That'd be awesome. I hope you guys like it, and yeah, I'm going to get back to spinning and get some of these ready for the channel. Alright, we'll see ya.